Welcome to the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Let's begin with today's news headlines. While all the legislation and litigation continue in South Carolina over new abortion laws, the state Supreme Court says that for now, abortions are still okay, up to 20 weeks of pregnancy, the old law that was changed during the last legislative session. Now, Governor McMaster and Attorney General Alan Wilson say they'll continue to defend the 6-week law for now. The U.S. Supreme Court's ruling earlier this summer, justices ruled that there's no right to privacy under the federal Constitution. But the state Supreme Court says it's now a borderline issue with the state constitution, and more litigation might be necessary. Well, 2 siblings who had charges dropped in the shooting death of Bluffton high schooler DJ Fields 17 months ago have been indicted on different charges. Now, 20-year-old Jaden Voigt of Bluffton and 20-year-old Shania Voigt of Orangeburg have been charged with felony assault and battery charges after accessory to murder charges had been dropped. Now, 2 others, 20-year-old Ty Cheneyfield of Ridgeland and 21-year-old Jimmy Green of Hardyville, are still charged with murdering Fields in March of last year. Hilton Head Plantation General Manager Peter Christian decided just before the filing period ended Monday that he did not want to run for Hilton Head Town Council, so he withdrew and is running for school board instead against the member who beat him 4 years ago, Melvin Campbell and Elizabeth Hay. Speaking of the school board, no one filed to run for the district's 5 seat, and that means that a write-in candidate will win in November. The Alex Murdaugh murder case has become more about the lawyers than the case itself. Lawyers for Murdaugh filed briefs saying the state attorney general's office has withheld discovery evidence and leaked details to the media. The AG's office says it has turned over thousands of pages of discovery and accuses defense lawyers of trying to create drama around the case. Well, there are a couple other sticky issues still to be ironed out, like who's going to preside over the murder trial. Judge Clifton Newman has ruled on evidence so far, but would be in the uncomfortable position of ruling on his own rulings if he presided. And if the case doesn't begin by early January, well, the defense attorney Dick Harpootlian will be serving in the state Senate, and the trial then might have to be delayed until the fall of 2023. And finally, Hilton Head's Town Council is crossing its collective fingers that nobody gets run over by its new e-bike ordinance that will allow lower speed electric bikes to share the town's many miles of bike paths with the conventional bikers, walkers, and runners. And this is important. Safety information has to now be given out to anyone who rents or buys a bike on the island, and more information is available on the town's website. And for more information on all of the stories today and many more, please check out the media sources listed on the screen. Remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our website at WHHI-TV.com. And if you've got a news tip, story idea, or cool weather photo, you can just email it to us at news@WHHI-TV.com. And now let's get an update on sports from Justin Jarrett. Justin?
Hey Loco sports fans and WHHI viewers, it's time for Last Night in the Loco on WHHI, powered by Lowcosports.com. The main event is Friday night, but if you just can't wait for high school football any longer, you're in luck tonight. The May River Sharks will make the short trek out to Pooler to take on a quality New Hampstead team that should provide a solid opening test for a young May River squad looking to fill some key holes left to graduation. The biggest question is at quarterback, as the last 2 guys to fill the role at the Tank are now doing it at the next level. Expect to see sophomore Tanner Macy and Tennessee transfer Garrett Demmel tonight, and because they present different skill sets, there's a chance that we'll see both of them throughout the season. Much more to come Friday, and we'll have previews of every area game on the Loco Pigskin Preview podcast to get you ready for kickoff. So check that out at Lowcosports.com, and be sure to follow Loco Sports on Twitter to keep up with all the high school football action in real time. Taking it to the volleyball court, after winning the Colleton County preseason tournament, John Paul II dropped a championship game rematch with Patrick Henry on Monday, but the Golden Warriors got back to their winning ways Wednesday, making the trip over to Savannah to sweep Veritas Academy. We have some serious volleyball talent in the Loco, and it's going to be a great season. Can't wait for those public school teams to fire up. For Loco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Loco.
We've had beautiful weather lately. Maria, will you give us an update?
Thanks, Robin. All right, so taking a look ahead, Friday we are going to see scattered thunder showers and thunderstorms throughout the day and possibly continuing on into the evening. Hilton Head's going to have a high of 85, a low of 74. Bluffton's going to have a high of 87, a low of 72. And Beaufort's going to have a high of 88 and a low of 73. The sunrise for Friday is going to be at 6:50 and sunset's going to be at 8:02. Taking a look at the beach tides, low tide's going to be at 10:46 a.m. and high tide's going to be at 3:46 p.m. Taking a look into the weekend, Saturday is going to be partly cloudy in the morning, then we're going to see scattered thunder showers throughout the day. Highs in the upper 80s, lows in the 70s. Sunday is going to be partly cloudy in the morning with scattered thunder showers in the afternoon as well, with highs in the upper 80s and lows in the 70s. And then come Monday, it's going to be cloudy with scattered thunder showers throughout the day and highs in the 80s and lows in the 70s. That's it for today. Let's head it back to the desk.
Coming up after the break, Diane Fisher-Simmons will give us a lowdown on movies and theater to watch. Don't go away.